Paddlefoot, and a missing train. Clutch and Company have returned from their last adventure and are all set to write another chapter in Clutch's adventure logbook. But first, there's another job to be done, so we find them at the airport, giving their plane the once-over.
There she is, Spinner. All finished and ready for a trip.
That didn't take long, Clutch. You gonna test Hopper?
That's what I have in mind, Spinner. Thought maybe we'd fly over to Meadsville. There's a circus in town.
Paddlefoot wants to go, too.
I'll watch up. Be right back.
Golly, Paddlefoot, a circus. I'm sure gonna enjoy that.
As Clutch finishes washing up, over the loudspeaker comes...
Clutch Cargo, telephone, please.
Clutch picks up the nearest phone.
Yes? This is Clutch. Who? Shotgun Lafferty. Of course I remember you. Are you still the sheriff of Robbers Flats?
There he is, Paddlefoot. He got his call.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do than help you. We'll be there in a couple of hours. We'll leave right away. Bye.
Here comes Clutch. And boy, does he look serious. Something's wrong.
We'll have to postpone that circus, Spinner. We're needed right away at Robbers Flats. My old friend Shotgun Lafferty just called. Says a whole train's missing.
You mean a train? A whole big train?
Right, Spinner. And loaded with gold. Come on. All aboard for Robbers Flats.
Clutch and Company board their plane and begin their trip.
I've heard of planes disappearing on a short flight. But a whole train. That's a new one.
How long has it been missing?
Shotgun said it disappeared last Thursday. Not a sign of it or the $50,000 gold shipment since. The train was going to Polecat Bend. That's the next town. Only 40 miles away. Of course, it's rugged country. About like we're flying over now. As a matter of fact, we're almost there. Keep your eyes open for a big train water tower. It'll say Robbers Flats on it.
How big a place is it?
Only 2 buildings. A rickety hotel and the Railroad Express office.
I'll bet that's the water tower. Yup, says Robbers Flats. And there are the 2 buildings.
Hold on, you two. Might be bumpy landing in this field. Jump out, Spinner. By golly, I'm surprised Sheriff Shotgun isn't here to meet us.
There's no one here, Clutch. But there's a sign. Robbers Flats, biggest little town in America.
Listen. That's a telegraph key clicking. Shotgun must be inside.
Wow, look at this place.
A cyclone must have struck it.
What's the matter, boy? Clutch, there's something behind there.
It's Shotgun.
He's been hurt. What could have happened to Shotgun? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and a missing train. You remember last time, Clutch and Company flew to Robbers Flats after receiving a telephone call from Sheriff Shotgun Lafferty. A complete train with a $50,000 gold shipment was missing. When they arrived, no one was there. Inside the railroad office...
Golly, I hope he's all right.
He got a nasty crack on the head. Otherwise, he seems to be okay. Come on, Shotgun. Wake up. You're okay. Wake up.
You varmints, take them masks off. You're fooling with the law.
Whoa, whoa, Shotgun. We're friends. I'm Clutch Cargo.
Fool with me, will you, Clutch Cargo?
What happened?
What happened? Look at this room. 2 masked men sneaked in while I was receiving a message. They both had guns, and I don't mean play guns. When I wouldn't tell them what the message said, they slugged me. That's all I remember.
Do you think it had anything to do with the missing train?
Well, now it wouldn't surprise me at all, at all. Sure hate to think that after all these years, the robbers are coming back to Robbers Flats.
Gosh, just like the days of the Old West.
Now, who was on that train when it disappeared?
Just two people, the engineer and the fireman. No passengers allowed. Restricted gold shipment.
Where have you looked for the missing train?
All along the 40-mile track, clean to Polecat Bend. Never found hide nor hair of her.
Is there a handcar we can use?
Sure is.
Are we going to drive it, Clutch?
That's right, Spinner.
Whoopee! Whoa! Whoa!
Take it real slow over the big trestles, or you'll flip her and end up in the river 200 feet below. I wish I could go with you. But somebody's got to keep law and order in Robbers Flats.
We'll be back soon, I hope.
So long, Mr. Sheriff Shotgun.
Clutch and Company speed along the track, looking for a possible hiding place for the missing train.
I think I can get a good view of the track from here, Spinner. You and Paddlefoot stay on the car while I take a look.
Clutch sees that the track goes down the side of the mountain in the big S curve, first turning back on itself, then going on again to the dangerous trestle bridge. At that moment, Paddlefoot, by accident, knocks against the handcar's speed control, and off it goes.
Spinner, turn off the motor.
Clutch knows his only chance to save them before they reach the dangerous trestle is to cut directly down the mountain. Faster and faster speeds the car. It whips around the first bend. Clutch knows that his last chance to stop the speeding handcar is to reach it after it goes around the final bend.
Gotta stop it before the trestle.
The handcar whips into the second bend.
Hang on, Paddlefoot. Here we go!
You and Paddlefoot okay?
Who knew? Yeah, sure was a fast ride.
Clutch and Company continue on in the handcar. Then, rounding a bend,
Look! Look! Another handcar! Coming right at us!
wow! Will Clutch and Company escape a crash? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the missing train. You remember last time Clutch and Company arrived in Robbers Flats to find Sheriff Shotgun unconscious. Two men had slugged him. Clutch and Company started by handcar for Polecat Bend. As they rounded a sharp bend in the track, jump for it.
Well, I'll be... Spinner, look. It wasn't another car after all. It was the reflection of our own rail car in a giant mirror that was set up on the track.
Yeah. Gee, what a funny place to set a mirror.
Don't you see, Spinner? It was done on purpose, to either frighten or kill someone. The trap was probably meant for someone else, but because we were first along the track, we sprung it.
Boy, I'm glad we saw it when we did. Could have cut us something awful.
A very clever trick. Now we know we're dealing with someone who has brains. Come on, let's get back on the car. I still want to go on to Polecat Bend. And we've got to find that missing train.
The motor stopped, Clutch.
I was stalled when they hit that big mirror. From now on, we'll all keep our eyes open. We're coming to the big trestle now. It's one of the highest anywhere.
Ooh, what a drop. It must be a mile to the bottom.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Wow. I can't look anymore. It makes me dizzy.
Just keep your eyes closed. We'll soon be over.
They are soon safely across the trestle and into a short tunnel in the mountain.
Whee!